Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of First Looks with Chef Ralph. I'm your host, Chef Ralph. This evening we've got something a little different. We're doing a first look because Kellogg's came out with 2 cereals. We got the Wednesday franchise cereals, the 2 different boxes. We have a Wednesday and an Enid. For those of you who are not familiar with the series, this is just going to be a cereal rating. It's not going to be very interesting. If you know the series, you know that the characters are roommates. They have very opposite personalities, but, you know, in the end, as the show's morals, provide, they're complementary and they develop a bond and a friendship, yada, 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 yada. We're here for the cereal, though. So let's jump right in. Let's start with the Wednesday. The box art's cool. It is definitely Jenna Ortega as Wednesday. So it shows these little black puffs with white marshmallows, and that's exactly what's in the box. Coincidentally, it's cookies and cream flavored. And just so that there's no confusion, I don't know if you can see that, it does say cereal. So, actually they both say cereal right in that one spot. So yeah, in this review, I will be eating 2 bowls of cereal. I have prepared for this, not by ripping a bong, which is how I would normally eat 2 bowls of cereal, 2 bowls plus a cereal. I took a Lactaid. So, yay. So, then we have the Enid's cereal, which is confetti cake. Howlin' confetti cake. And it says it has purple color changing milk. So let's look at the cereal itself. So it actually looks like, reminds me of Apple Jacks. Definitely does not smell like Apple Jacks. So you've got red, orange, yellow, and then let's see if we can get a close up. Let's see if we can get it to focus. Focus. So these puffs have they look like little bits of dye on them. So I'm going to assume that that's what makes the milk purple. So for scientific purposes, I'm going to put milk in this one first. We're going to let it sit for a few minutes while we dive into the other one first. Have the milk. Perfect. And just to throw this out there, the only proper way to make a bowl of cereal is put the cereal in the bowl first and then put the milk in. The people who put the milk in the bowl first, I'm sorry, I think it's against the Geneva Convention. I think it's a war crime. I'm not sure. It is something that should never be done. Anyway, here we go. There we go. All right, so the cookies and cream. This one, they look like little dirty pebbles. They've got like little bits of brown in with the black. Yeah, it's all over the floor now. That's fine. Whoops. Well, that started to get soggy real quick. This is, we're doing this. I didn't cut. I didn't do anything, but that quickly, it's actually starting to get soggy. They're very light. Not as crazy sweet as I thought it was going to be. It's almost like a bittersweet chocolate powder. The little bits of sugar come from the cream marshmallows. It's a strange cereal. So the milk on this one is turning also. I don't know if we can see that in the I mean, maybe that's how it's designed, is that it absorbs very quickly. It's getting soggy very quickly. Like, quicker than any other cereal I've come in contact with in a while. Not that I'm a big cereal eater. Okay, well, with that being said, these are Puffs, and these are O's. I'll wash my spoon. So let's give this a couple good stirs. The milk is turning slightly purple. I don't know. Not enough purple for it to make a difference. It's a little palate cleanse. So this one we said was Howlin' Confetti Cake. Let's see what we got here. I'm not howling. I'm not really getting any distinguishable flavor from this. Yeah. I'm not getting any distinguishable, like, their sweetness. But I'm not getting anything that makes me say birthday cake. Confetti cake, sorry. I'm wondering if this is, what is this, a corn base, a wheat base, whole grain yellow. So it's a corn base. You can kind of taste it as a corn-based cereal. This one's holding up infinitely better. This one sat longer than the other one, and it still has a good amount of the crunch left. This, mush. The milk has changed tremendously. I mean, this is like chocolate milk. But it's absolutely disintegrating. Absolutely disintegrating in my mouth. Let's just say... Alright, so this is a whole grain corn as well. Which is strange because this one, the Enid's definitely has more of a corn base. Alright, so which do I like better? That's a tough one. So the Enid's doesn't have any like little marshmallows or anything like that in it. So I guess you lose some points there. You get some gaining points on the Wednesday because you do have the marshmallow. The Wednesdays goes soggy super quick. The Enid's holds up a little bit better. On the grand scheme of cereals, if we're going to put, my favorite cereal versus these are mid-tier. I'm going to say these are mid-tier cereals. There is absolutely not enough purple in the purple milk. You can see from this graphic, it looks like it's purple. It's not even a different tint in this bowl. It's not even a different tint of a color. So, I don't know. I'm going to say they both have their pluses, their minuses. As a cereal as a whole, mid-tier. 5 across the board. This gets too soggy. This isn't sweet enough. Alright, well, that's about that. So, thanks for tuning in to another First Looks with Chef Ralph. I hope to see you on my other series on this channel, Chef Ralph's Realm. If you like my content, like, subscribe, and follow. You know the drill. Hope to see you soon. Have a good one.